Negotiation in the context of business communication is an interactive process between two or more parties who have conflicting interests and try to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. Negotiation is an important part of various business activities, such as buying, selling, cooperation, conflict resolution, and so on. In the context of business communication courses, negotiation is one of the important skills that must be mastered by business professionals. The ability to negotiate well can help in reaching profitable agreements, minimizing conflict, and building long-term relationships with business partners. As part of the business communication course, students will be taught effective negotiation techniques, strategies for reaching mutually beneficial agreements, and how to manage conflicts and conflicting interests in the negotiation process. Apart from that, students will also learn about the importance of understanding the psychology and dynamics of communication in negotiations, as well as the ability to listen, understand, and respond well to the parties involved in the negotiation process. Negotiation is a complex process and requires good communication skills, situation analysis abilities, and accuracy in carrying out negotiation strategies. By understanding the concepts and practices of negotiation in the context of business communication, students will have strong provisions to be successful in various negotiation situations in the business world. The negotiation process in business communication courses usually involves several steps that need to be followed to reach a profitable agreement for both parties. The following are general steps in the negotiation process. 1. Preparation. The first step in the negotiation process is preparation. The party who will negotiate must do research and prepare the data and information needed to support their argument. This preparation also includes understanding the position and interests of the negotiating opponent. 2. Opening. Once preparations have been made, negotiations begin with the opening. Negotiating parties express their goals and expectations in negotiations and submit initial proposals. 3. Bargaining. The next stage is bargaining, where both parties make offers and counteroffers to each other to reach a more favorable agreement. At this stage, the ability to negotiate and communicate effectively is very necessary. 4. Maintain relationships. During the negotiation process, it is important to maintain a good relationship with the other party. Maintaining open communication and respecting the opinions and interests of your negotiating partner can help create an atmosphere conducive to reaching an agreement. 5. Closing. Once both parties have reached an agreement, the negotiation process ends with a closing. The agreement is then outlined in a written agreement to bind both parties. The negotiation process in business communication courses usually teaches students how to identify interests, manage conflict, and reach mutually beneficial agreements using effective communication strategies. Students are also taught to develop analytical, problem-solving and negotiation skills to deal with various situations that may occur in the business world. The negotiation process in business communication can also help students understand the importance of cooperation and good relationships in achieving common goals. Negotiation skills are one of the important skills taught in business communication courses. This skill is very necessary in the business world because negotiations often occur between two parties who have different interests. The following are some negotiation skills that are usually taught in business communication courses. 1. Effective communication. The ability to communicate effectively is very important in the negotiation process. Students are taught to express ideas and arguments clearly and convincingly and to be able to listen well to understand the other party's perspective. 2. Analytical skills. Students are taught to analyze negotiation situations, understand the interests and positions of the other party, and find solutions that can meet the needs of both parties. 3. Creativity. The ability to think creatively and find alternative options in negotiations is also very important. Students are taught to think outside the box and look for innovative solutions to reach mutually beneficial agreements. 4. Conflict management. Negotiations often involve conflict between the two parties. Students are taught to manage conflicts wisely, find a middle ground, and look for solutions that can benefit both parties. 5. Patience and perseverance. The negotiation process often requires time and patience.